I started YouTube with videos like these. But now they evolved into something like these. So how is that working for me? To answer that, we have to talk about how I started. But first, coffee. I started my channel when I graduated from YouTube school. Not school, but I did study YouTube through a course. Specifically, Mattia Vela's Mastered YouTube course. It's a 27-part course which helped me build a roadmap from making the channel itself, coming up with ideas, and how to do post-production efficiently. This sounds like an ad read, it's not, but I really did learn a lot through that course. Plus, that's what pushed me to actually start this channel. Again, I learned a lot in that course, part of which is figuring out what your videos are going to be about. They say it's either 1 or 2 paths. Get it? Paths. I'm gonna go back, sitting. You can either try a lot, then niche down, or determine your niche, then explore that. If you want the former, you better be ready to stick around and let your personality carry your videos, as they will be a bit random at start. And if you do the latter, chances are you'll find your target audience faster. Because when you set a topic or a niche, you can provide immediate value to the people interested in that topic. Matt's course is also a part where he helps you narrow down your videos into what you like. And I took this by heart. I came up with words that will help me define what I'm interested in making videos about. Then fast forward to my first video, where I mentioned that I'll be making videos about design, tech, and travel. Which is great because these are the 3 things I'm most interested about. And it passes the Riff test, which basically goes like this. Imagine yourself with a group of people and they ask you to share something about anything. And in that situation, list down the topics you know you can riff off the top of your head. Hayden Hillier-Smith has his own version of this. If you don't know him, he's Logan Paul's editor during his daily vlog series. Plus now he edits for Mr. Beast, so he knows a thing or two about YouTube editing. Version is called the pub test because he's from the UK, hence pub. But it's basically kind of the same thing. The question he poses is, if you have a few drinks at the pub, what's the topic that you know you'll talk about the most? That's generally the topic that you're most comfortable in sharing, so start with that. While these approaches help me hone my topic at first, I think there's an obvious flaw in this method. I am someone who loves a good story. I enjoy watching stuff that has a good flow, good plot, and good topic to begin with. That's honestly what I loved about YouTube since before. If you can't already tell, one of my biggest influences in YouTube is Casey Neistat. His daily vlog series was very fun to watch because for one, he has good storytelling. He knows how to keep people hooked with literally just himself and his camera. And 2, he can turn anything into a great and compelling story. I remember there's this episode when he was just mowing a lawn and I don't know, it was so entertaining. Not a lot of people can make that interesting. Anyway, back to the point. My 3 topics, design, tech, and travel, are great because they cover a wide amount of topics. But the issue is there are topics I can talk about for hours, but not necessarily topics I want to watch. See, it's kind of hard producing a content about something you don't necessarily enjoy watching. Because if you're the one editing, you're gonna have to watch that over and over again. That's why I feel like if you really want to niche down, it shouldn't just be a consideration on what you're comfortable talking about or what you want to talk about. Another layer should be, what's the topic that you love to watch? Because you should always make stuff that makes you happy. That's kind of a no-brainer, right? I mean, you can clearly see I'm still on the early stages of my channel and I haven't even crossed 1,000 subscribers yet. Which reminds me, if you're enjoying this video, it would really mean a lot if you get me closer to that 1K. Thank you! Which is why I was actually contemplating in making this video, because who am I to talk about YouTube strategy or building a channel if I haven't even gotten mine up and running yet? But what actually pushed me into making this video is you guys. I want to be honest with you guys. My 306 fans. And we're in this together. Also, I think YouTube is very saturated with successful YouTubers that are really hard to relate to as a small YouTuber. So I feel like this video still has its place in the platform. What now? What is my channel all about? Honestly, I don't know. What I do know is I'll continue making videos and finding stories about stuff I experience every day. I made the mistake before of announcing what I'm gonna make before actually making it. So now I'm just gonna show, not tell. If you're in for the ride, don't forget to subscribe because we're gonna be traveling really soon. I'll see you then. Bye!